Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to Dining with Dessica. On today's menu, we have my delicious dessert, glazed apple and cinnamon rolls done my way. So let's get started and let's do this. First, you want to prepare your dough for your cinnamon rolls. I have preheated my stovetop using a medium pan, and I'm going to add 3/4 cup of whole milk you want to pour over in your pot. Also, 1/4 cup of unsalted butter, which we are going to bring to a boil, and we are going to rotate this butter until it completely melts in our pot. And once we're completed with this, we are going to put this in a separate bowl or cup and set it aside for later. Once again, we are working on our dough for our cinnamon rolls. Next, I have a measuring cup and it has 3/4 cup of warm water. And next, I'm going to add that is 1 1/2 teaspoon of yeast, okay? And I'm going to whisk this yeast until it completely dissolves. And I'm also going to set this cup aside as well. Everyone, I'm also going to be multitasking, and I have prepared my KitchenAid mixture, which has a medium bowl, and I'm going to add 4 cups of all-purpose flour that is needed for your cinnamon rolls. Next, I'm going to add that is 1/4 cup of granite sugar, and that is 1 teaspoon of salt. Next, we're going to add 1 egg and 1 egg yolk. That's 1 egg and 1 egg yolk. Okay, and next I'm going to add that blend of milk and butter that we let cool and set aside. Next, I'm going to add my yeast. There you go. Let's add our yeast as well. There we go. Next, I'm going to start my mixture off on a slow speed and work my way up to a medium speed for the next 7 to 10 minutes. Okay, that is very important to let this mix for 7 to 10 minutes. And you want to make sure your flour is completely mixed as well. And I'm going to apply a little speed, and then I'm going to bring it back down. Okay, so it's time to remove our homemade dough made from scratch from our mixing bowl, and you want to clean off the utensil and as well, and make sure you got all of your dough. And I have a separate glass large bowl that I will be placing my dough inside of, okay? And I'm going to butter it first. This is to help with the non-stick of our dough. And we're going to let our dough rise for the next 30 to 40 minutes. Okay, it's time to place the dough from out of the mixing bowl into our buttered glass bowl, which our dough is going to rise in. Next, I'm going to cover my dough with a nice piece of plastic ceramic wrap, and it's going to be pulled very tightly so that there's no air entering the bowl. Okay, so you really want to make sure that it's on there very tight. Okay, and next I'm going to set this aside for 30 to 40 minutes, and I'm going to cover it also with a cloth napkin and set aside. Next, I'm going to shift some flour on my clean countertop, which my dough has risen for the last 40 minutes, and I'm going to add over on top of this lightly flour, and we are just going to toss it around, and I am going to roll it out as well. And you can roll it out into a square, a large square, or whichever way it rolls out for you. I mean, to me, there's no wrong way to roll out your dough, but it should be in a square. But mine may look like a oval shape, so just bear with me. We're just making cinnamon rolls, and hey, nothing has to be perfected while we're making cinnamon rolls besides our ingredients and how we complete our cinnamon rolls. Okay, so this is it. I just flattened it out as much as I could. You don't want to flatten it till it's thin. Next, I am going to use my brush utensil with maybe 1, 2, 3 tablespoons of butter, and we are going to spread that across the top of our dough. Also, everyone, I did not show the filling part that I have prepared, which is 1.5 cup of granite sugar and brown sugar, and 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, and 1/4 cup of butter. So I have put the butter, spread the butter over on top, and I'm adding the cinnamon. You can add the cinnamon and the butter and all that together. And also, I decided to add some fine chopped apples and pecans on the side, which I doused with cinnamon, and I had pre-cooked 1 cup in butter. It's optional, and I'm gonna have half of my glazed apple and cinnamon rolls with and half without. So it's totally up to you how you want to prepare your delicious glazed apple pecan cinnamon rolls done my way. So now that we have completed the roll, everyone, my next step is to slice my cinnamon roll, which is this long roll we have here. Now that I have completed my cinnamon roll, I've tucked the ends, and I'm going to slice off the end of each side of the cinnamon roll. And once again, this is my delicious apple pecan cinnamon rolls. 1/2, I'm doing a inch, 1 inch when I slice, and this is just about right. And I'm going to place that inside of my buttered glass ceramic dish, and we are going to continue with 1 inch as we go. Now, if you have a larger baking dish or pan, please feel free to use it, because then you don't have to crowd your cinnamon rolls so close to each other while you are preparing this delicious glazed apple pecan cinnamon rolls. And also remember, I did half and half, 1/2 with apple pecan cinnamon, and the other half just with cinnamon. Okay, the choice is yours, it's up to you, it's optional. So once again, remember, if you do have a larger dish that you want to use to bake it in, go and feel free to do so. I also am going to use some plastic saran wrap and let this sit for another 20 minutes to 30 minutes, just to let it settle and rise just a little bit more. Next, you want to preheat your oven to 350, and we are going to let it bake for the next 30 to 35 minutes. And voila, here we go. We have a brown, golden apple pecan cinnamon rolls done my way. Next, everyone, we are going to prepare for our glaze to go over our cinnamon rolls. We're going to start with 1 pack of cream cheese, also a 1/2 cup of butter, and next we are going to add, that is 3/4 cup of powdered sugar. Okay, now that we have these 3 ingredients, that's the cream cheese, butter, and powdered sugar, I'm going to mix this on a low speed. And next we are going to add our 2 tablespoons of milk, and that is 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Okay, and we're going to blend these ingredients together, and I'm going to whip it up a little bit, turn up the speed, and this is going to be a delicious glaze to go over our cinnamon rolls, and I'm going to taste it. This is really sweet. This is delicious, by the way. Now that it's complete, I am going to clean off of the utensil right here just a little bit, just to get some of the frosting off. And we are going to begin to spread this delicious glaze over, cream cheese glaze over on top of the cinnamon rolls. And look at this. This is going to be a delicious dessert. from scratch. That is my glazed apple pineapple cinnamon rolls. It is a must-try recipe. Once again, everyone, please don't forget to uh, subscribe, like, comment, and share to my YouTube channel. That is Dining with Dessica. And also, you can join me at diningwithdessica.com, where you can support the website as well. Next, we are going to do the taste test. So here we go. I have already removed a nice chunk of the cinnamon roll, and I'm going to taste that. And I'm going to peel back some of the cinnamon roll. As you can see, I'm breaking it apart. Look at the cinnamon, and it's so moist. Oh my God, you guys, you gotta try this recipe. It is delicious. It is a must try. Okay, one more piece. Eventually, I'm gonna have to pick it up and eat it. Okay, I'm just pulling away at it. Don't mind me. That's how I eat my cinnamon rolls. I'm gonna pick this up, take a bite out of it. Oh my God, you have got to try this recipe. Once again, this is my glazed apple pecan cinnamon rolls done my way. I hope everybody enjoyed this delicious dessert today. And once again, happy holidays to everyone. I'm wishing the best for everyone. Please also do stay safe. Don't forget, once again, to join my Dining with Dessica fan page on Facebook and Instagram. Look forward to seeing you guys. Please stay safe until next time. Love is love. Smooches.